Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Chicago Bears and the Baltimore Ravens. Carlos Santos out for the opening kick. And we're underway from the bank. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Okay, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
This one's to Andrews out right. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does two things. Number one, it strikes fear in the defense, and number two, you gain respect of your teammates.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's good for another Baltimore Raven. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. Trying for the deep ball. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. Not the way you want to start your game, but the pick was dropped, so the opening drive continuing now with 2nd down. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Jalen Johnson with the stop.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, kid, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Jackson now on 3rd. To the sideline it goes. He makes the play. Press. Both feet are down.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. From the gun, Jackson. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Here's Henry on the option. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 5 yards on the play, and now they've got 3rd and goal. Jackson trying to sneak it. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Stouts all set to send this one away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
2nd and 10 now. Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. On 4th down, it's Tory Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. First and 10 now from the 30. The drive begins with Henry. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Play fake, Jackson. Vacates quickly left side. He's running with it. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way. We need to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
The left side caught by Andrews. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
No, we changed it. Oh.
1st down, here's Lamar. Caught just shy of the goal line. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 13-0 lead. DeAndre Hopkins the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens right out to an early 14-0 lead. Stouts all set to send this one away. He fields it from the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Now he takes it. Fourth gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
The Ravens going to the dime package on this third down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Working from the gun, Williams. That's incomplete on second down. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing third and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Third down, here's Williams. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. Our score, 14-0. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. And facing fourth down, they're leaving the offense out there. Williams from the gun. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
On first down, Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up second down. Throwing again is Lamar. Complete, Derrick Henry. Broke through the tackle. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
On first and 10, it's Henry. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the Bears' 33-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Lamar out of the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
For the field goal, a 46-yard attempt.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He can run it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Williams set to pass. Hits his running back. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
He was about to get smacked just as he got rid of it. Sometimes, Kate, that crowd lets you know you're about to get hit. But that's a savvy quarterback play right there. Take that check down. And nothing better than that defender picking you up off the ground after he knocks you down. That play, that check down, taking some big yards.
And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. To throw is Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. To the air yet again, Williams. Completed to his running back. He'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
This is such the back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. Got to protect the football.
Now he'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because he nailed that one.
Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. It's the Ravens who need to figure out this 3rd and 11.
Hold on, ready? Finish it on! Marty! Finish it on! We change it.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Got his man, Hopkins has it. And they're going to be set up for the 1st and goal here from the 7.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series. Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens both racing them to the halftime locker room. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens make it a 24-point ball game. Stouts all set to send this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 now. Escapes the pocket. That's complete to the rookie out of Missouri. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now Williams. Escapes the pocket. He sends this one to the end zone. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears chop some of the lead off before the half. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Cairo Santos, the kickoff for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Lamar off the play fake. That one's complete, right side. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Right back to Flowers they go. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now here's Lamar. Flush down out to his left. He takes it himself. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Online, but not enough juice. That one falls short. It's no good. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Stouts all set to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down, Williams to throw. Escapes the pocket. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Williams throwing again here on second down. Komet's got it, left side. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Williams to throw on third. Chased out to his right. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie, right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
This option played out. Now a hit, and Jackson loses the ball. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Komet brings it in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. It sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. From the 36. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down, here's Swift. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down. From the 48. We should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now slipped away.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
This is caught inside the 15. is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
From the red zone now. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears shrinking the lead some in the third. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Ravens take over first and 10. At their own
Ravens to the line now, first and 10. Now it's a bootleg for him. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. Now a hit and Jackson loses the ball. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. And they will take this down inside the 10. Got the recovery, and now they're going to start with first and goal.
by Chicago.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field. You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Swift. And this is going to end behind the line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on fourth and goal.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
The flag comes out. This is going to back them up to the edge of the end zone. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards.
For the Bears field goal. A 27-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
It's kind of a weird feeling, right? You know that you capitalized on the turnover and you technically scored points, but when you look up at that scoreboard, you had to do more with that takeaway.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens lengthen the lead at the end of the third. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Stout all set to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Off his back foot, hurling this deep. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
36 yards. First down, Bears.
Williams on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 2nd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And the big hitter will not be reeled in. That's incomplete, and that would have made for an impressive catch on our final play of the 3rd quarter. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And they pick him up again. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens have it as he reports the first interception of his young career.
Kate, when a team spends a premium pick on the DB, in my opinion, you've got to be able to take the ball away. So many guys can run really fast, cover really well, but the difference makers find a way to create those interceptions.
Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the 23. Hits him on the out route. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Flying down the middle with Henry. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Here's 2nd and 11. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked by T.J. Edwards. And the Bears have some new life in the 4th.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away. Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Hits his running back. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
We change it.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Pass pulled in by Henry. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space behind those completions outside the pocket.
And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Second and 6 now. Setting up the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
He's found some space as he crosses the 45. Has a hole left, room to run. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21. Stout all set to send this one away. Starting from the 5. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Launches one deep downfield. And they pick him up again. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved.